Hello, in this video we're going to find out how to install Fender Amplifier Legs. This is going to go on a late 60s, early 70s Fender Super Reverb. The holes are already in the sides of the amplifier. Don't know who put them there, but let's find out how we're going to put this on there. Alright, let's take a look on the inside of the box. And we have, an invoice. We have the legs and the hardware. These are the 16-inch legs that's going to go on the side of that Fender Super Reverb. As you can see, we have 4 screws holding this. Pull that off in order to get to where the screw holes are on the inside of each one of these sides of this amplifier. Alright, so let's take a look at these things. And in case you haven't seen these before, this is also how you get to your tubes to replace them. And all you do is just, once you get the screws loose, lift it out. As you can see, here's your power tubes, your preamp and effects tubes, and the transformer. The 410s, 10-inch speakers, and another transformer over on the left side. This particular amplifier has a 3/8 inch nut on the inside to this is where we're going to put one of the attachments for the hardware for the legs. So let's go ahead and open up the new package. Fender Genuine parts and made in the USA. There is a locking nut, locking screw, washer, I guess that's what it would be, and then then I have 3 washers, then the machine screw, and then this part is going to go in the hole that's higher up and a little bit further off to one side of the amplifier, for this to rest against as it pivots and holds the amplifier in a tilted position. Well, so we'll give that a shot here in just a moment. Okay, so here we have the leg with the hole, and I'm thinking, and thank you Fender for not putting any instructions with this. It would be really nice if you all would come out with an official version of how to do this. But anyway, that one extra washer, I'm going to put that on the inside of this leg. I'm going to put this on the inside of the leg because this machine screw is going to fit in that recessed hole. Just perfect. Alrighty, let's do the other side of the amplifier. Here is the upper screw. This one's the machine screw with all of the washers and the locking washer and the locking nut. To get the old one off, it's a 3/8 inch for the inside to hold on to it so you can unscrew it and screw it in. Be very careful because your power tubes and your well, anyway, let's just say there's some important tubes right here on this side of this amplifier. The other side was the preamp with the effects. Steve over at Ambient Sound knows more about this stuff, and I'd like to thank Steve, biasking.com, for refurbishing this amplifier for me. He took care of a lot of issues. He even modified it, did a mod to where it's no longer, it's a silver face Fender Super Reverb with the blue herringbone, but he's got it wired now correctly to where it won't shock me to death. And also too, he modified it to where it's like a black face. It is now wired like a black face Super Reverb. Like I said, once again, this is a wood screw, the sharp one, and this is the machine screw. See, this is what I mean by a wood screw. It's got a pointy end to it, and we're going to put this washer. I put this washer on the back side of this leg, on the back side, so it can pivot easier. That's where I'm thinking it is. Fender, it would be really nice if you would come out with an official video on this or an instructions. Okay, let's go ahead and put this wood screw in while we're talking about it. Okay, There we go. That's what the leg is going to rest up against. The third washer, or the third regular washer goes on the back of here. And then I'm going to push this through here, let that rest, while I load up the two regular washers and then the locking washer and the locking nut. Okay, so we're going to, on the inside where the machine screw is, two regular washers, a locking washer and a locking nut, tightening it up with a 3/8 inch. All right, there we go. There we go. It's going to pivot kind of nicely there. It's going to stay in place. I plan to go ahead and manually tighten these on both sides, there and over there. Very tight squeeze to get to these screws, the machine screws, right there, machine screw, and then the other one. Anyway, so there you have it. If the holes are already in the sides of the amplifier, the Fender amplifier, or any amplifier for that matter, this is the 16-inch legs, because the Fender Super Reverb with the 410s is roughly about 24.5 inches tall from the base to the top. This one still came with the casters, but measuring just strictly from the bottom of the amplifier to the top is 24.5 inches. The 16-inch legs gives it a good tilt, so that it's aiming at you and not just strictly at the audience. I've had this amplifier since 1975. Once again, I'd like to thank Steve at AmbientSoundBiasKing.com for the repairs and the modification to make this sound like and operate like a blackface Super Reverb. But there, anyway, folks, there you have it. Sorry to take such a long time for the video. I would highly recommend this. All right, thank you all for watching, and if you like it, please hit the like button, and want to subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great day, great life. Thanks.